We're trying something a little bit different, and Jen was stumped for words. That is one of the few times I've ever seen her where she cannot talk. And now she's breaking microphones. Hang on.
He put me on the spot a little bit. Just a little bit. I got a little stage fright. That wasn't interesting. You had a little faith in me, and I let you down.
I did have faith in you.
I know, and you're trying to put a microphone together and talk at the same time. Definitely let him down this morning.
Emily, you're ready to take over anytime.
I was just watching silently.
And laughing. Right?
Silently.
Her face was priceless for sure. I'm sure mine was.
We have Emily Zimmerman in with the WIC program this morning, and hi.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
We're doing well. As of this morning, it's interesting. We're doing good, though.
That's to be decided.
Yes.
At least we're having fun.
The jury is out on us yet this morning.
All right.
But we got you in here, of course, again, to talk about the WIC program and also to talk a little bit, and this is the perfect time, too, with the way the weather's been, the muggy weather, the hot temperatures. We want to talk about the importance of drinking water during this time.
Yes, a lot of people reach for soda, Gatorade, Kool-Aid, juice, because they want to have flavor, plus they think that drinking those things is going to make them stay cool and hydrated. They're wanting to look out for themselves, so the hydrated part is important to them. But what they don't realize is all of those things have sugar in them, and when you drink sugar, it actually depletes your hydration and makes you even more thirsty, so it's a bad cycle.
So if you're going to drink something, you want to have water. And there's flavored waters out there, too. You can flavor things up a little bit. It's not that you won't be able to get a different taste.
The best way to flavor water is to add fruit, or some people like to do mint and cucumber and things like that, because you want to make sure that when you buy something that's flavored, that it doesn't use artificial sweeteners or sugar, because that's going to do that cycle again. Even if it's an artificial sweetener, it's still going to be a form of sugar, and it's going to mess with your hydration cycle.
Right. I've seen containers where you can have like fruit in the bottom of a container and pour water in, and then you can get it that it mixes up and gives you the flavor that way.
Yes, that's a water diffuser, so that's a way to chop up fresh fruits, put it in the bottom in this little container. But if you don't have that, it's just easy to put it in the regular part. Just put it in the bottom of a glass of water, put it in the bottom of a pitcher in the fridge, add your water, and drink it within a couple days, and it tastes awesome.
That was one of the things when I was a kid growing up, and I don't see them nowadays as much like in the stores. The old tin pitchers, and we would keep water in a tin pitcher in the refrigerator. So when we came in from inside, it was cold. That tin pitcher kept it even colder than it would be just in a plastic pitcher. So that was something that we had around all summer long, was ice cold water for us.
I love cold water. Nothing better than water. I'm okay with it.
And another thing is that's very important is what you just touched on is cold water. It makes you want to drink it. For myself, I am a big water drinker, but if it's warm or from the tap and it's not up to a nice cold temperature, it doesn't make me want to drink it. And it's even harder for kids, so you want to stay with that ice cold water or keep water in the fridge. That will get them more excited.
Definitely will. So if you're looking to stay hydrated, and I want to put it this way, not just us. If you got animals outside,
that's
very
important.
This doesn't go along like with the WIC program, but if people have pets, especially in this time, you want to make sure they have fresh water all the time.
Yes, fresh means more than once a day, because they're going to drink what they have more than once a day. The best way is to go out there, stick your finger in it, and if it doesn't feel cool to you, dump it out and give them some fresh water. They're pets and they have all the same hydration issues we do, and they're not able to cool themselves down like us, so pets have a harder time staying cool and hydrated. Even
throw a few ice cubes in it.
Oh yes, they'll love them. Trying to get them in their mouth is pretty funny, watching cats and dogs trying to get ice cubes out of the bowl.
And this is good advice, not for just adults, but for kids too. I mean, kids are out running around, playing around a lot more, moving around during the summertime months than the adults are usually.
Yes.
So you got to make sure that the kids have enough to drink and stay hydrated.
And just like pets, kids have a harder time cooling down. They warm up faster. So a fun way to get out with the kids is just every every half hour to an hour yell, all right, everybody, let's get some water, let's cool down. And it's perfect time to be silly and dump water on each other's heads because our head is the hottest part on our body and that'll cool each other down. So who doesn't want to chase after mom and dad and throw water on them? I mean, it can be a fun thing, but you're also keeping each other cool.
Okay, so those are some good advices about keeping cool. We'll talk a little bit more about some things with the WIC program and other ways to keep cool as we're talking with Emily Zimmerman here on Now 92.1 FM. Now, 92.1 FM, talking bodies from Tove Lo. 7:42 is your Westland Insurance time, and we're talking with Emily Zimmerman, our guest this week from the WIC program, talking about the ways that people should be making sure they're drinking water during these hot summer months, because water will hydrate you more than anything else that's out there. You were talking about drinking water. Sometimes it's a struggle to get the kids to drink water. What can parents do to help that?
There's the myth that kids don't like water. So there's a myth that kids don't like water and that kids need flavor to drink something. So with that feeling, parents can be reluctant to even try. And what they find out is if they just give it a try and they make it exciting, they make it ice cold, give a fun cup or a straw, the kids can't get enough of it. It's a matter of being that role model and showing them this is as awesome as Kool-Aid. But there are some children that no matter what you do, hands in the air, I'm not drinking that.
I, like I said, was a nanny for a long time, and to make water, I guess, a little cooler, I put those neon ice cubes in.
Yes, those reusable ice cubes.
Loved those. Like, got them excited, got them to drink it, and like you said, it's so important to drink water, not just during the summer, but all the time.
Exactly, and you'll notice that if you have kids or you babysit kids or your grandma, grandpa, whatever, a dad, mom, that if you are outside for yourself and it is so hot and you drink anything besides water, you get that stomach ache, you get shaky, you feel like you're going to puke. That's how kids can feel. And it happens to them faster because they're tinier and everything with digestion is faster and smaller. So it's important to bring them in, cool them down, but make it fun. And for those kids that still put their hands up in the air, you got to be creative. You can't expect the children in your life to drink the water when you ask them to, and to enjoy it if you're sitting in front of them drinking a soda.
Right.
You've got to
lead by example.
Exactly, because otherwise they're going to be, why should I have to do it? Mom's not doing it. Dad's drinking a soda, Mom. And then you get frustrated with the child because she won't drink her water, but you're not. So just lead by example and have fun with it. If it's ice cold and got fruit in it, who doesn't want to drink water?
I just like plain old water. I never got the hype about the flavoring and all that other stuff. A water plain is fine with me. It's the most refreshing thing.
Exactly. The reason people put fruit and different things in there is to just get a little flavor. And then a lot of fruits and the vegetables they put in there have antioxidants, and it kind of they're absorbing all those vitamins. So they're one-upping themselves.
Now, Kool-Aid obviously is made with mostly water, but it's still because the sugar is not good for you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's got over 2 cups of sugar, and even if you dilute it down, after 4 ounces of vitamin C, which is found in juices and different fruits, the body just holds on to the sugar and pees out the rest. So 90% of the time, if they've had a little bit of juice, they've already gotten their vitamin C. So all they're doing is holding on to the sugar from anything like Kool-Aid or anything else they're drinking during the day.
Okay.
They're holding on to the sugar and peeing out the water. So it's that cycle of holding on to more sugar, which are just empty calories. And during the summer, those kids are going to be the ones that don't feel good, that are cranky, and it's just no fun.
No.
It's no fun. You want your kids to enjoy being outside, and the best way to enjoy it is chase them with the hose.
Yeah. That's how we used to do it.
Said, give you water.
We had the sprinkler hooked up when we were kids, and we were out that all day long in the water.
And one thing covered in grass.
Yes. One thing I'll say, and make it, I don't know, I don't want to say it's going to get people upset, but you lived out in the country, right, Emily, growing up?
Yep.
And I lived out in the country growing up. Well water versus city water. I'm sorry, but there is a difference in the taste.
You can taste the difference. Well, I moved from one town to another, and I can taste the difference. Or I grew up in the country, but also like in the French Island area. So different water is saltier and different flavors. All I can say, though, is put it in the fridge, and something magical happens in there. Because I don't like the water where I live, but I put it in the refrigerator, and I come home that night, it tastes like $1,000,000.
It's different. It makes a difference when it's ice cold.
When it's up to that temperature where it's cold enough for you to just, I don't even care. But yes, I agree. Well and City can have a different taste, but with ice in it,
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember, moving when we moved from out in the country to in the city, and just the first time we drank water, it was like, what's this? Because
Yeah.
it just was
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah.
But like you said too, get it to that ice cold temperature, and you'll enjoy it.
I thought of something very important for kids. A lot of the parents we see bring bottles and sippy cups with juice or something in them because we need to bring something along in case they're thirsty, which is wonderful parenting. You want to make sure they're hydrated. But what a lot of people don't realize is every public building has a drinking fountain with ice cold, refrigerated water. So what you can do is just bring bottled water bottles with you and just refill them. Any child that can drink from a sippy can drink from a bottle that has either a suck on it or one where the cap comes off, and then those children get awesome cold water because every public building will have a drinking fountain in it, and you don't have to bring that juice or Kool-Aid with.
Okay, so that's a good thing to remember if you're going in for the WIC program. If you're going into any of the county or city buildings like that, the water there is nice and cold and fresh, so you can fill up your sippy cups and bottles right there.
Yes. And we do have our benefit pickup day today, so we will be there today from 8:30 until 4. And if you haven't gotten your farmers market vouchers, those are available. If you're new to the area, found out you're pregnant, have some children, please give us a call. We can find out if you're income eligible, but we are there at the health department in the old courthouse today from 8:30 until 4.
And you do have the signs outside too saying that you're there.
Yes. We should carry them out today.
I always see those signs.
Yeah,
Usually
those
you
white
have them
ones.
out. Yeah,
It's
I
just
see
hard
them.
because they change the construction of the doors and
Right.
things, so we try and get them on one sidewalk. Otherwise, just come inside, and we're on the main floor. You'll see our sign that says WIC Clinic here. But our number is 847-9375. Always leave us a number with your name and number so that a number with your name and number. That makes sense. A message with your name and number so we can call you back.
We're rubbing off on you, Emily.
Yeah,
I
either
think
that or
it's
there's
us.
something in the coffee. I don't know.
Yeah, we often put stuff, whatever in there, you know.
We're going to come back. We've got the Summit Ridge Birthday and Anniversary Club and more with Emily Zimmerman coming up here on Now 92.1 FM. Too much fun with Emily to talking with her that we're just not watching the clock this morning.
No.
Let's do the Summit Ridge Birthday and Anniversary Club, brought to you by Summit Ridge Restaurant, located on Highway 58 between Mauston and Laval. I'll kick things off with the birthday for today. We find that James Boardman of Mauston is celebrating the birthday. His wife Jackie enters him, and his friend Pam Wilcox enters him. His wife Jackie says, "To my wonderful husband, happy birthday," and Pam says, "Happy birthday, Jim." So we'll wish James Boardman of Mauston a happy birthday today.
Okay, today we also have John Duffick. He's from Mauston, and Pam Wilcox entered him. That's a friend. And she says, happy birthday, John.
Okay, and Emily's even going to read one for us today.
All right. Also today for birthday, we have Kara Schrader of New Lisbon, and R.S. Sullivan entered her for birthday today. So happy birthday.
Okay, so what we're going to do is come back, and we'll pick a winner in the Summit Ridge Birthday and Anniversary Club next. Okay, time to pick a winner in the Summit Ridge Birthday and Anniversary Club. Jen, who do we got today?
We have Kara or Cara, we're not sure, we're debating which one, Schroeder of New Lisbon, and Arias Sullivan entered her.
Okay, so congratulations, and we will let her know and get the certificate out to her from Summit Ridge. If you want to be in the Summit Ridge Birthday and Anniversary Club, all you have to do is go to our website at wrjc.com, click on the Summit Ridge Birthday and Anniversary Club link, and fill out the information, or you can email it to us at info@wrjc.com. Make sure you put the name of the person that's celebrating the birthday or anniversary, the day that they're celebrating, their address and phone number, and then any special comments you would like to make. And we do it Monday through Friday morning. The Summit Ridge Birthday and Anniversary Club, brought to you by Summit Ridge Restaurant, located on Highway 58 between Mauston and Laval. So, Emily, we're going to try to stump Jen with birthdays today.
It's easy to do.
Oh, boy.
Okay. If I tell you that Jane Lynch is 55, do you know who Jane Lynch is?
Was she in the 40-Year-Old Virgin movie?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
And
I didn't know that.
She's
I'm
also
doing
on.
so well
she's also on Glee, the TV show too.
Right. I just
And then
never
she-
watched
Which one
it.
is she?
The blonde, tall, short
Oh,
hair.
she's
Isn't she
fun.
hilarious?
She is.
She
So
also
much fun.
was hosting a TV show on one of the networks. Like they're playing a game between two couples and things like that.
Oh, what
So-
is her name
Fun.
again?
Jane Lynch.
She's
I
hilarious.
can't believe
Okay.
I can't believe I guessed.
Let's
I
see.
kinda guessed.
The other one we got today, Matthew Fox.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know.
She knows. Emily knows.
Matthew Fox from Lost.
Yes.
Excited about it.
But Jen doesn't watch much TV.
No,
so
I
Okay,
don't.
this is from what was it, almost 10 years ago Lost was on? That's when they
That
all
was
went on that
10
plane
years
crash
ago?
and they crashed on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 10 years ago?
I don't think 10. Maybe.
I'm really bad with math. It could have been last year.
No. I'd say probably about 6 or 7 years ago.
Hey,
at
it's
least.
between
But
1 and
still,
10.
Yeah,
Somewhere
that's
in
close enough, but still, it doesn't
But-
seem like that long ago.
But Matthew
was the
Fox,
longest
he was,
show ever.
he was the
Wow.
doctor. He was one of the main lead characters, and Emily's lights lit up when we said Matthew Fox.
Is he
so-
really
that's 'cause-
good looking?
Well, he's good looking, but he's also a fantastic actor.
Actor.
He made you want to watch that show with the weirdo guy that was like the leader of the weird island. He was not a
Weird
reason to
Island.
watch it, but Matthew Fox was a wonderful actor.
Wasn't a lot of people angry about the way that show ended?
I didn't finish it because I got mad. It got really bad the last season.
And there were
She
some
got
people
mad at the show.
There were some people like that. I actually, tell you the truth, I just watched the ending about 2 months ago.
Did you? Was
I
it
had
good?
High five! I won't watch it.
I had it. I had it
He's
on.
not even high-fiving you.
I can't reach. I had it on DVD, and not DVD. I had it on my DVR, and it's just I never got around to watching it. And then when I moved here to Boston and got in the apartment, and I didn't have cable yet, I was watching stuff that I
That's
had
the
on my
best
DVR.
time.
So
Yep.
that's when I finally watched the ending.
Was
of
it good?
I was a little confused and not too excited about it. no.
Okay,
Wasn't it a
disappointed.
fantastic
See, I
show,
heard
though?
that.
The show though was fantastic. Yes,
But if you have a fantastic show, you better end it good.
Let's not talk
No.
about any
Yeah,
shows
there
bad.
are-
she's mad.
Grey's
She's angry.
Anatomy. Let's not get started
There
about any
are-
shows
My
bad.
sister loves that show. I've
Right.
I've never really watched.
there are lots of shows that went on maybe just a little too long, and then they
Yes.
ended.
I think that's
wrong.
the problem.
Yep.
They don't know how to end it. But happy birthday!
Okay. We'll come back and talk with Emily just a little bit here on Now 92.1 FM. 7:58 is your Westland Insurance time, and we're wrapping things up with Emily Zimmerman from the WIC program. Emily, once again, we just want to make sure that people are hydrating themselves, and you want to make sure that the parents out there are teaching their kids that water is the best way to go.
Yes, it's very important to come in every half hour to an hour and cool down. If you are not a water drinker, maybe start out by diluting what you're drinking and moving slowly, but also fruits and vegetables that when you bite into them and the watery juiciness runs down your face, that's something to go for because fruits and vegetables are almost 100% water. So get that in, get kids and yourself in every 30 minutes to an hour, cool down. Chase each other with the hose. If you're worried about flavor, adding some fresh fruit or maybe some mint and cucumber to your water. Squeeze some lemon, get the flavor in there, keep it ice cold in the fridge. Pretty much having fun with it, making the kids in your life see that it's fun, and having it a frequent thing throughout the day will make that goal reachable. Making yourself sit down with a gallon of water saying, I'm going to drink this by midnight, that's not going to happen. You've got to set those little goals. Maybe today you drink a glass of water. Because maybe you don't drink any.
Every little bit helps, right?
Yeah, and maybe for every soda you drink half a glass of water. That way, you're realizing, wow, this is a lot of work to drink what I'm already drinking plus water. So then maybe that'll cause you to slow down on those sugary, caffeinated beverages and just go for the water because
You're making me want to drink water. I think you're selling it pretty well. I'm just saying.
Tips, please.
I think I need to go get some water.
And again, Emily, let's run through your hours today.
We are at the health department today over in the old courthouse. We will be there from 8:30 until 4 for benefit pickup. We are doing appointments today as well. Our number is 847-9375.
Okay, and we do thank you for coming in and talking with us today. And
thank
we
you.
look forward to it again next month. In
Yes.
fact, you can come in anytime.
That's what we said.
I was going to
during
say,
the
if
break.
today doesn't work for anyone for WIC, we are also there on Friday, and our hours are 9 to 3. Same building, just a different time, 9 to 3 on Friday.
On Friday. Okay, well, thank you, Emily.
Thanks you so much for having me today.
And we'll talk to you again next month.
Thank you.
It is 8 o'clock here on your Tuesday morning.